visible, acceptable and accessible healthcare. Medical college application for NMC permission submitted. Jagdeep Dhankar elected 14th Vice President of India. From bureaucrats to politician. ISRO to launch its smallest rocket today. News in details. Provide visible, acceptable and accessible healthcare form to HCWs. Minister of Health and Family Welfare S. Pangifom on Saturday told healthcare workers to ensure that the quality of care provided is visible, acceptable and accessible for those living in rural areas. He was addressing the felicitation program of health unit that received the National Quality Assurance Standard Certification at Capital Convention Center in Kohima. Form maintained that to ensure universal health coverage, Ayushman Bharat was launched in 2018 with Health and Wellness Center and Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana as its two strong pillars. He added that Ayushman Bharat aims to bring a standard shift in the country by increasing the response of health system to increase demand of health seekers on prevention and treatment of disease. The state has completed 4 years of implementation of Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Center in Nagaland, thereby bringing quality care closer to the homes of communities with the provision of expanded ranges of services in the entire state, said the minister. Medical College application for NMC permission submitted. Nagaland government on Saturday completed the online application process for approval from the National Medical Commission in order to begin the academic session of the State First Medical College. The Minister for Health and Family Welfare S. Pangifom on Saturday tweeted about the progress of the development with regard to the Nagaland Institute of Medical Sciences and Researches, Kohima. The online submission of the letter of permission was done to start the first medical college from the academic year 2023-24. Jagdeep Dhankar elected 14th Vice President of India. NDA candidate Jagdeep Dhankar was elected as the 14th Vice President of India on Saturday as he defeated joint opposition candidate Margaret Alva. Dhankar, a former governor of West Bengal, secured 528 votes while 80-year-old Alva got 182. The numbers were stuck in favor of Dhankar as the ruling BJP enjoys an absolute majority in Lok Sabha and has 91 members in Rajya Sabha. The BJP heads the National Democratic Alliance. Even before the results were announced, celebration had started outside the residence of Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi where Dhankar was present. Joyous scenes were also reported from Rajasthan Jhunjhunu, the hometown of Dhankar. Soon after the announcement of the result, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Dhankar and congratulated him. Dhankar, 71 years, will succeed M. Venkaiah Naidu, whose tenure ends on August 10. As many 725 MPs cast their ballot in the poll, which is 92.94% of the total vote, and officials said, adding 15 votes were declared invalid. Members of Parliament, including nominated ones, are entitled to vote in the vice presidential poll. From bureaucrats to politician. Former bureaucrat and Union Minister Ramchandra Prasad Singh has broken rank with Nitish Kumar and his party Janda Dal. His former boss Nitish Kumar was said to be unhappy with him as he accepted a berth in the Narendra Modi cabinet last year without consulting him. RCP Singh, a former IAS officer, was then forced to quit the cabinet after he was denied a second term in Rajya Sabha by JDU. RCP Singh had once served as the president of JDU. He decided to quit the part in his Nalanda village where he had been camping. In June, the former union minister was evicted out of a bungalow in a VIP zone in Bihar capital Patna. Earlier, his own party accused the former JDU president of being allegedly involved in corruption and irregularities in declaring his land asset. JDU Bihar President Umesh Kushwaha wrote a letter to him seeking reply to allegation that he bought at least 47 plots in Nalanda between 2013 and 2022. The complaint in this regard was filed by the two unnamed party workers. ISRO to launch its smallest rocket today carrying Azadi SAT 8 kg satellite designed by girl students across India. The Indian Space Research Organization is on the verge of creating history on Sunday. The ISRO is scheduled to launch the country's small satellite launch vehicle SSLV weighing 110 tons from the first launch pad at Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota, about 135 km from Chennai at 9:18 am. SSLV will carry Earth Observation Satellite 2 and a co-passenger satellite Azadi SAT. Notably, Azadi SAT is a CubeSat weighing around 8 kg. It is developed by the student team Space Kids India. Around 750 girl students from government schools across the country designed the satellite to make the 75th anniversary of independence. The Azadi SAT will carry 75 different payloads, each weighing 50 grams, to conduct femto experiments. According to reports, the Azadi SAT payload will play Janagana Mana for 1.5 minutes in space in Rabindranath Tagore original voice. Space Kids' song on space awareness will also be played in space. A selfie camera with new solar cells will be tested and monitored in space. Meanwhile, 109 drawings with the names of 35,000 children will also be sent to the space. That's all for now. To get such latest news, don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thank you.